What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time if you're new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Fufu's EP, Self-Cultivation Through Food. I somehow missed this last night, didn't realize it came out, so I am incredibly excited to get to this now. It's been far too long since we've had any proper EPs for the characters, so let's just get straight into this. The thumbnail makes this look like it's going to be very ridiculous, so feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and consider becoming a channel member if you want to support the channel just a little bit extra. And let's get into this. What do you got for us, Fufu?
Senior.
Ooh, okay, I'm liking the style. There's the thumbnail. Aww. Ooh, okay. Fufu is way too cute. Okay. I can vibe with this. The variety in the art style is really funny to me. What the? God. Yeah, the difference between the like buff, fierce, dramatic, and the really cute side of her. It's that same contrast that we've been seeing through her entire character. Oh, the little dance. Yo! I am shocked that I have not seen this little animation of this dance since it came out. This is such a vibe. God, I have no idea what instrument this specifically is, but I love the sound of it. Jesus. The muscles. The little bit chanting, yo. Oh? The bridge, I guess? I barely know how to describe song like parts. Oh, tapping into the inner tiger? Oh my god. I'm actually just eating while imagining it. Oh, I love everything here. The contrast is so good. Jesus Christ. Maybe a bit too much food. Gotta work off all of that extra weight. Ooh. Back to the dance, hell yeah. God, they know what they're doing with this. This is exactly what I would expect for Fufu. God, I'm gonna need to look through these lyrics again. Oh my god. That is so cute. I love that. Oh?
The rest of my responsibilities as senior can wait till tomorrow.
All right. This is so incredibly cute. I love this so much. Visually, it is just pure vibes. Visually, the core of it is very much that contrast that I was talking about in her demo, of how she wants to be seen as this fierce, powerful, strong warrior and hero and savior who fights for justice. But in reality, she's just this cute little tiger girl. And more so, it seems throughout this, she's actually just doing some work or whatever, whether that's related to her training or her duties, something along those lines. She's working on something, but is simultaneously daydreaming about this great hero she could become. And then looking at the lyrics, it initially is a lot about just the cycle of training and rest. Train in heat, feast in snow, strength and heart in balance grow, talking about just that continuous growth of power and strength and skill. With the righteous guts and hero's vow, so brave, so strong, dependable now. That's the ideal that she's trying to seek and embody. When all is done, I brush my sleeve to mend the soul, no praise I need. I don't need praise for all the good I have done, all the work I've put in. It is its own reward. But also I want to be this big hero. That's the attitude I want to give off. Waycraft burns bright, no fiend nor shade can escape my might. It's not just righteousness and heroics, it's also capability and skill. And throughout all of these portions, where it's this more unique style with the unique shading and everything, it's all these different variations of what she imagines she could be, what she could become, that kind of thing. Largely big muscly warriors, but also occasionally these more spiritual masters. And from here, a lot of these lyrics continue to be in that same general style, describing the skill, the heroics of what she wishes to achieve, what she is daydreaming of herself becoming. And a lot of these images of her super muscly and stuff, I would not be surprised if they are actually fairly specific references to like old action kung fu movies, that kind of thing. I just am not well versed enough in that to know for sure. That's sort of the vibe it gives off to me. The thing that mainly comes to mind for me is, though it's not identical in the styling and stuff, is Fist of the North Star and that sort of thing. These stoic faces on these big muscly guys, that kind of stuff. But then we shift to the more cutesy side. That's the dream she's dreaming of, the goal she trains towards. But then we jump over to her prepping a ton of food as she laments how much she has trained, how long I've trained through night and day. One meal, one spark, and life's strange truth breaks free. I wait for time to stir each taste and hue, 1,000 forms, each old and yet so new. It's almost as if she's being inspired by the food she's eating. She's finding inspiration for her self-betterment and growth through this food, regardless of how truly legitimate that inspiration and capacity for growth is. It very well may just be an exaggeration of how much she's enjoying the food itself. We know how much she loves to eat. And then as we go into the cute dance, it starts talking about the preparation of various foods. At this point, she's getting a bit sidetracked. The inspiration she's having, the growth she is having, the training she is doing is seemingly now more focused on perfecting these dishes and making great food than it is becoming this great hero that she wants to be. She starts by describing how to make some stir fry. She says, table manners, keep it light. You don't need to be that careful about etiquette. Just slurp down 180 bites. Just eat it all. But then we shift. Once dinner is done, suddenly we're talking about skipping homework, but that's never happened. Lead by doing, set the tone. We're suddenly in this position where realistically what she's talking about is much more in line with her position as a senior disciple. As a senior, you want to lead by doing. You set the tone of those around you. You should understand that people will look to you for guidance and will follow in your footsteps. And you want to make sure that you're putting the best foot forward when doing that. Show the style our sect has shown. Show what is unique about your training, about your way of life. If someone asks to learn the way, stay bold and true, don't run away. Be confident. Look, my flavor, my soul, my spark. I will bear it to you. I will show you the style of my training, whether that is my martial arts, my more mystic side of training, or my food prep, all crafted by my cooking heart. Even if she does want to be this great hero, food is truly her passion. We begin to see a lot of the actual effort of her training, and in this, her little popcorn maker thing is spurring her on, shouting down at her all of these ideals and goals she wants to achieve. Don't you want to be this strong warrior that impresses everyone with big muscles and everything? You gotta train no matter how much it hurts. But then as we sort of break it down and enter this more mellow portion, the main mellow portion of the song, we return to that line lamenting of how long she has trained. I sigh, so long I've trained through night and day. Yet wisdom comes by firefly's gentle way. And as this happens, we have all of these words and phrases going by her, all things that damage her confidence and temper her excitement. Don't embarrass your master. You're just a cute little kitty. But we begin to build. I wait for time to stir each taste and hue. No matter what is said, no matter how long this training takes. I wait so I finally may someday achieve the reward of all of my efforts. And at this point, we return back to her describing how to make a ton of food. We then get the line, round and round, have you yet seen how many dawns and dusks there have been? It's another line talking about just how long this training takes to achieve your goals, but it is very funny because it also obviously is playing with the visual of her having overeaten and become round. And there's this question, how many bend to measure life unseen? As she is trying to work off this weight to get back to that dream. The road ahead is far and wide. The training is so long. The road is so far and wide. But keep your honest heart as guide. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. Follow that ideal you wish to reach. No matter how arduous the path, you can make it if you just believe in the fact that you can. Then logs and knots and worn out wood can all be carved and shaped for good. Nothing will stand in your way as long as you believe that you can do it. Let one clear thought shine bright and proud, but never let it make you loud. And then we return to the dance, the food talk, it loops back into that. And as the song ends, we sort of get a final conclusion to the general message that has been through all of this. Life serves sweet and bitter bites. Sometimes life is sweet, sometimes it's easy, sometimes you can just enjoy life. But other times, it's bitter, it's cruel, it's difficult, you have to push through it. But you've got to take it all in stride. You'll reach that goal, that ideal someday, that muscle-bound warrior you wish to be, but you gotta get through all the bitter bites just like all the sweet ones to get there. Like I said at the beginning of the analysis, this is just an incredibly cute and fun EP. It embodies Fufu really well. It touches on a lot of these things that I was already acknowledging in her demo reaction, and it's just really fun. I'm excited to see what her story quest is going to look like. If it's going to tap into some of this, presumably it will, but I'll be curious to see what exactly comes from it. And looking at the description, we can just get a little bit more here for this. Tasting all the world has to offer is akin to exploring all the forms of self-cultivation. So this is why Senior Fufu always sneaks out for extra suppers. And who you're snitching on Senior Fufu again. Just don't overdo the training, Fufu. Clearly some kind of conversation that was had between Fufu and some other disciples. Something fun and cute. It aligns with what's going on here. It's that comparison to her enjoyment of food and exploration of all these various dishes to this idea of self-betterment, self-cultivation, that kind of thing. And it's real fun. But with that, I think I've covered just about everything I want to with this. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Leave a comment on your thoughts. And special thanks to all of my channel members, being Desaize and Pokelove101 at the normal person tier, and Kondo Nano at the cool person tier. Really appreciate your support as always, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.